offended by it?
Simple. Tell us how they
I'm offended by it. You said I wasn't Indian.
Dude,
you called me
first off, it is a politically correct term that we generally use across America. That is the general.
No, it's not.
The general term is black.
Yes, it is.
The term is black, sweetheart. But because you're not black and you always try to assimilate yourself into blackness because of your black adopted sisters that don't fuck with you.
No,
right?
the thing about it is this is called a safe space. Called a safe space for natives and blacks, as it is. So I can be in here all I want, and I know it bothers you because you said that. What was it that you said?
And you're not in the.
What was it that you said? Missing minority. What was it that you said? It bothers me. Bothers me that you guys, or sorry, kills me that you let me in those rooms. Yeah, cry about it.
No, I've never said that. There you go lying.
You did. You said it kills you. You said it twice. You said it kills me. It kills me that you let her in your lives. So what?
My name is Jessica.
So what, bro?
Right?
And I'm still in there. What about it?
Right, because you're white, and I knew you were racist, and I'm not
white. You probably have more white DNA than mine. You see what happens when Native Americans mix with white, they get lighter.
I told Kentucky you were going to ask racist, and you didn't even last a week, bitch. We had a whole fucking live about it. I said, give this bitch a week.
I don't care. What I did, it was fair. It was completely fair.
Yo ass.
It was completely fair.
All y'all, look, we should have bet on that shit. I would have fucking won money.
You know what? How about I give at least this one African affirmation at least. You can't trust. You can't trust a person offering you a shirt who doesn't have clothes, and that is missing minorities right there. Someone that don't love themselves can't love others. You can't trust them because they're dangerous.
All racist. What I say? I said no, she wasn't.
You said no, she wasn't going to go racist, and I said she absolutely fucking was. I actually thought you were going to.
What we did was fair. If you want to categorize it as racist, we were both racist.
But I knew it. But I knew it. I knew she was going to act racist. I said, it's going to come out. She going to say something because I caught her ass when she said, what does slavery matter if black people own slaves? And then she turned around and said, look at King James. And then she called King James black. I knew, I said, I fucking knew it. I said,
which I retracted and said I was wrong about King James. It doesn't matter because if people are standing up here and we are doing a one-on-one and they want to say that slavery didn't matter and I'm doing a one-on-one with them, they can't play victim. And that's what we're kind of having an issue with right now.
That just shows me how you feel.
That's what we're having an issue with right now. I'm sorry. But the reality of it is, if you can dish it out and can't take it, that's a you problem. And I'm not mad about it. I regret nothing. I don't care who's mad at me. I have my own individuality, my own life. I don't base it off of other people. I will never base. What is wrong with you? Why do you always keep talking when other people talk?
Why do you keep talking? You do the same shit, bitch. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? It's a bitch, ain't it?
Karma what? What happened to me? Missing minority. I know that it bothers you when Josh or Kentucky get mad at you. I know it bothers you, but it doesn't bother me because I don't base my life on two other people.
Mama and have the crackhead smoker. I'm sure she still has enough crack in her body so they can smoke.
Right. But I feel sorry for you because all your melanin has been fucked out, and now you're just this insecure little white husk that walks around trying to get validation from every single human that exists, and it just drains your energy. That's why people don't like being around you. It's because you drain people's energy. You're an energy vampire. You're a light vampire.
But you still white. But you still fucking white. And you got a white.
That's called what happens when you have a light skin mixed with a white person. As in we get lighter. Your African DNA not that strong.
Your mama didn't choose them drugs over you. Your mama's a fucking crackhead. Get over it.
Here's the thing, and you're still a light skin that will never be validated.
And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what
proud of it. Proud of the fact that you're light skinned and all these people will never accept you. I understand why you're acting this way. If it wasn't for the social constructs that exist in the black community, you might be accepted. But it doesn't change that you're an invalidated light husk that is constantly looking for validation. Their validation or love. That sucks for you.
Because you said racist shit as a child.
Listen, I do got to keep it on.
That's what they
Jazzy,
say.
she is pretty. I think she is.
That's what they say. Okay, who knew me as a child, you nut? Because you're such a light skin that you can't roast, but you can look at people's details like a white girl. That's why they know. That's why they know your proximity to white people is
and
too
I'm the
close.
whitest black girl you ever go meet, bitch. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true because I know a lot of people and they wouldn't validate you either. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. As for the most part, the reality of it is you're never going to be accepted. You're always going to be an energy vampire, a light energy vampire. And that's unfortunate.
Only you. Only you.
The only person that's trying to be accepted on this app that I've noticed has gone from people to people is you. You were even friends with Mono. You were even friends with Mono. You doxed Josh, who is your own family. You doxed a bunch of people.
What you said about it. Okay, and don't come for me and I won't send for you. That's all you got to do.
Dude,
is leave me the
I
fuck
was
alone.
up here. You came up here. That didn't go the other round. I don't want your attention. I can't give you the validation you need. I'm sorry. You're going to have to get that from your own community. I'm so sorry. That construction of racism exists in every culture, including yours, and that this has happened to you.
And that's so
it's
funny
unfortunate.
that you think they don't accept me. This is what's funny. The
They
Native
don't,
Americans
dude. That's why you're going around looking for validation everywhere. It's really fucking awkward because you're like an energy vampire. You need so much energy to exist. It drains other people. It drains other people constantly because you think yelling makes you black. It doesn't. You just think it does, and it's really awkward.
At the end of the day, you have to come into Black lives because you don't go on Native lives, your own people's lives, who don't accept you.
No, so these are my own people. Josh is my cousin. Kentucky is my cousin when I was following her. So I'll go in those lives if I want to. And to be honest, when you said on that live to Kentucky that it kills you, you said it twice. I remember. I also have other interests than just something deemed to a specific thing that I do. Unlike you, I know this is all you do because this is the only place you can get validation is online, which is really sad. I feel really bad for you, but that's a you thing, not a me thing.
That's what you have to do. You have to go to Black spaces to get accepted.
Oh, Lord. If they don't accept you, what makes you think that they would accept me? I'm not looking for validation, and it's my understanding that these two people that are my cousins that I follow don't give it out. That's not me, honey. That's you. That's all you. That's crazy because, like, I honestly think this is all you will ever be, is a light husk constantly looking for validation. It's really unfortunate, to be honest. I feel bad for you. I do.
Accepted into the Black community. You made up.
I don't want to be accepted in the Black community. You do. And that's why you act like this. If I was doing what you said, then I wouldn't have said what I said to piss off Kentucky. So what you're saying doesn't matter. What you're saying doesn't matter. But you can go ahead and think that if it makes you comfortable. I know that you're a little lapdog because you want to be validated so bad. So when Kentucky got upset, you're like, oh, let me get up there so I can get some validation. Oh, yikes, I'll never get it like this. Just being yourself, you know, because yourself kind of sucks. And I get that. You do.
Go dig up your mama and smoke her. That's what you need to do, crackhead.
Go dig up your mama and slap her. I would be mad too if I had all that melanin fucked out of me. It sucks, man. It sucks for your family. It sucks for your whole family, to be honest. Eyes recessive, skin's recessive, everything recessive. You look purple, blue sometimes. You need some fucking vitamins.
You will never know a mother's love.
You need some vitamins. You need them vitamins. Or you need to drink some fucking water, bro. You need to drink some water and some vitamins. You need to stop spending all your time on TikTok trying to get validation from two people or anybody that will look your way like Mono.
How's
which
the
is
crackhead
nasty.
doing? How's
And
the
then
crackhead doing?
maybe
Dead.
you will
She's
develop a
dead. Your
personality,
mama's dead.
a personality
Your
that
mama
will
is dead.
stay in you and
That's
make
what
you
it
love
is.
yourself,
I'm
so you
so
don't
sorry
have
that
to
your
hate
crackheaded
yourself
mama
or
off
look for
herself and
validation
chose
in your
the
own
drugs.
community.
How
It
about
makes me
that?
sad to
Your
see
mama
that, to
chose
be
the
honest,
drugs
but it
over
is the
you.
social
That's what it
constructs of
is.
every
That's what it
culture
is.
and
Your
race.
mama chose
I
the
really can't
drugs
deal
over
with
you.
your
Yep, we can't deal with
trauma,
you
your
either. We can't deal
trauma
with
of
your
being a
trauma
light skin.
either.
I can't
We
deal
can't
with
deal
that.
with your
I
trauma
can't
of being a
sustain you. I
crackhead.
don't
How about
have
that? How about
validation
that?
to
How
give
about
you.
that?
You
We
see, I
can't
don't
deal
have
with the
any
crackheadedness.
validation to give
We
you.
can't give. We can't deal
Nobody
with the
can give you
crackheadedness.
the
This
amount
is
of
what crack
validation
babies
that
do,
you
y'all.
need,
This
Can we
is
okay?
see
what
your
crack
DNA?
babies do.
Nobody can do it.
This is how crack
What?
babies react. You got the
Jazzy,
shakes?
can we see
You
your
got
jet
the
match?
shakes? Huh?
Can we see your jet match? Because this will solve all that genetically no African, shit. Can we see your
I
jet
never
match?
said that she wasn't African
No, I'm
or
saying
black, since it's
Jazzy's
now offensive to say
No, what I'm
African.
saying is that Jazzy is majority African. I've seen her DNA test.
I know, and I'm majority Indian. So
No,
she
you're
called me
majority
white.
white.
I called
You're
her
majority
white.
So
white.
Big
why did you
deal.
say
You're
her genes were
majority white.
recessive if she's majority African?
Because of her eyes and skin tone. If she didn't have that problem, she would be
You do
accepted in the
realize that there are
community.
dark-skinned Congolese kids with green eyes,
I
pure
understand
green
that, but
eyes.
that would be a rare
What is
case
the
on the East Coast.
stereotype?
That would be a rare case, and I'm talking to DeCreo. That would be a rare case on the East Coast. It's more rare than it is not. If you're
It
talking
doesn't.
about
What I'm saying is that her
colonization,
phenotype. So someone's phenotype does not directly correlate with their genetic makeup. So
but science
by
does,
saying that the
DeCreo.
black was fucked out of her family, that is genetically inaccurate in her case, because as we saw her DNA, I put it on my live. Her DNA is majority
And I have my
African.
DNA too. I'm majority Native American, but what they don't understand is it's different.
So why
If
say that her
black
African DNA was fucked out of her?
mixes
It
with
clearly
white, you're
wasn't.
gonna lighten, but you're not gonna get light. With Indians, if you mix them, you're gonna get lighter. That's what happened. In this case, I have 15% YT DNA. That's that's
More than I
less.
do. And
I mean,
Less
yes, we
than
can say that
most
Jazzy
Native
has some
most
European traits.
African
She does have the blue
Americans.
eyes, and she has
But
the
you
blue
do
eyes and the light
understand,
skin.
And you have more white DNA
In
than I do, boo boo.
15%, don't
Yeah.
hurt me. And it doesn't change that your community will never accept you. So,
I mean,
they're all up here
but her
defending you
community
right now. What the
does
fuck are you
accept her,
talking
though.
about?
Defending
That's
you?
the
Okay, there's
thing.
one person defending you.
They're all in the
Chill.
comments,
She's
boo.
like, oh
They're
wow, I have
all
one
in the
black girl in my
comments. They're
corner.
all in the comments.
Woohoo!
I mean,
I'm
but
validated.
her community
Guess
does
what?
accept her, though.
I personally
Guess
accept
what?
both of y'all. So,
But guess what?
I mean,
The Native Americans don't fuck with you.
well,
They
I
don't.
personally accept.
They do.
I
My
personally
family
accept
fucks with
Tex
me.
and
I
Noah.
have
So,
people on the
They don't.
reservation,
They
and
don't
that's
fuck
okay
with you.
because those
They
people
don't.
will accept
They
me,
don't.
but not you. And there's
They
a reason for that.
don't. They don't. I don't want to be
Missing
Native.
minorities,
Why do you
you
keep thinking I
are
want to be
like
Native?
that.
I don't
You
want to be
do
Native.
because
Why
you're
you
so
gonna say
fucking
my
don't want to be
desperate.
Native.
Everything you
I
do,
don't
even
want to
that
be
just
Native.
now running up here like a lapdog trying to get a treat.
I don't
Everything.
want to be
You're
Native.
constantly
I
looking
don't
for
want to be
acceptance,
Native. I
and it's
don't want to be
fucking
Native.
awkward. Anyways, DeCreo, what I would say is that would be less likely on the East Coast due to colonization. It does happen. It does happen, but it is rare. And in these
so
cases
that's
on
the
the
thing,
East
though.
Coast,
So when we meet one of those rare cases, such as Jazzy, I think that it's wrong to invalidate her and say that the African was
but
fucked
we
out of her
don't know
family.
that it was due to a rare case. It's more likely than not
Bitch,
that it would be due to colonization.
Right.
And that's
I
just what
mean,
it
but
is.
I don't. I mean, was it due to colonization, Jazzy? Is your European DNA due to colonization?
No.
What is it?
Oh,
What
so
is
you
it
just
due
fucked
to?
them? Okay. Okay.
No.
Well, that's
What
a
is
bit
it?
different for my family, but anyways.
My great grandfather
But
is
anyways.
Russian, Czechoslovakian, Albanian, and he raped my great grandmother. I was black all the way until 3 generations ago. Well, 4.
We're still at the same thing. If she's going to call me white, then I'm going to call her white.
So basically, your family line. So basically, your family line was majority, black up until that happened to your grandmother.
My great grandmother, yes.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna make fun of that. I just don't find that shit funny, especially if it came from Grape. I don't find that shit hilarious, funny.
And how do we know what happened to my family too? In this case, if she calls me white, then I'm going to call her white back. And it's not my fault that her community.
He was a crackhead, though.
This is her because of that. It's not a me problem. It's not a me problem. See now, it's not fair. And see, the thing about it is like the victimhood is crazy in the Black community. You're not always a fucking victim if you're fighting. I'm sorry.
You said that your mother was a crackhead.
That's what it is.
She died from an overdose.
I mean, Jazzy may have
said my mom died from an overdose. I told you she was dead.
Jazzy,
after you kept bringing her up, you said you were searching.
No, because at the end of the day, your two sisters that are Black, right? They don't fuck with you. They said you do this weirdo fucking shit. That's what you do. You always do the weirdo fucking shit where you attach yourself to people and then you project it and say, oh, this person's doing it, when you were the one who came into a live, right? And said, oh, Josh, community, because I ain't never seen you on no Natives live. You will not come up. You made up a fake Lakota story. We clocked you on that. We even brought in the Lakotas to ask them. And what did you run? You put on your running shoes and took the fuck off. That's what the fuck you did. So every time somebody confronts you about the Lakota story, you backtrack. Let's not also forget when you called King James Black and you were like, oh, he's black because of how you feel about Black people. Let's be truthful. Then you turned around and said, what are we talking about? Slavery was okay if Africans did it, right? Like, bitch, we know you don't like us. You don't like us. And the reason why you're over here is because the Native Americans don't fuck with you. I haven't seen a Lakota yet that fucks with you, right? The Lakota yet that claims you. None of it. None of it. And you over here crying at us. Bitch, get the fuck up, get your dykey tears, and shut the fuck up.
It's crazy that you say I have dykey tears, but the reality of it is like you went on Kentucky's live and say, it kills you that they still let me on their live. So it's crazy that you did that, but you also accused me, just want to show how much of a liar she is. She also said that I was problematic because I confronted Caribbean Crossfires for correcting me because she was my family, which I don't know that. We've never compared our DNA kits, but it's probably true because a lot of us are related. But the reality of it is I may have done that to Caribbean Crossfire, but I never doxed her, which is what Missing Minority has done to a lot of people, including Josh, her own family, the hypocrisy. On top of that, on top of the Lakota thing, I know people on my reservation. I have family on there. I have family everywhere. The reality of it is this. I can be accepted by my people. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case for you. Sounds like a you problem. Personally, it is. Also, I never claimed, oh my God, I never claimed that, gosh, I can't even keep up with how many lies you fucking told. I never claimed that I always said that my mother was dead. I always said that I had two half sisters. I always said that I was adopted. You just want to pick and choose what you want just to make it look another way. Also, can we take a look at this person's behavior? She's nutty as shit. How the hell is she not recessive when she thinks, as opposed to roasting, that she can just look at people's details because she can't fight, because she's weak? She can't hold anything up. She's rejected by the entire Black community because of the way she acts, because she is forever and eternally light husk that's not accepted because she's constantly looking for validation. Her presence takes fucking energy because of the fact that she's constantly looking for validation. And that's what people fucking smell it. They can smell the desperation coming from you through the fucking phone. It's fucking sad, bro. It sounds like a you problem. You need to get into therapy. You need to go get okay with yourself. You need to build a personality and some sense of individuality so that you can then be okay with yourself and stop looking for other people to suck energy out of. Sorry, bitch, but you'll always be desperate. Desperate in everything that you do. Desperate in trying to get one up on somebody because you can't fight. You can't roast, which is really strange also, but I'm going to leave that up to your culture, which is African. It's not an offensive word. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but
If you want to find out I can fight, how about this? My address is 30.
Mother, just wondering.
I can't fight, right?
Just wondering.
Fight, right? Oh,
I'm just wondering if
you're gonna call CPS like your other Native people.
That's you, not me. That's you, not me. You're the Karen, not me. You're the Karen. I'm just wondering if by your own resources, giving out your address online is safe for your children. I'm just wondering.
Are y'all done now?
You to call CPS.
Yeah.
Are y'all done?
I double dog dare.
can y'all let it go?
Are you done?
I mean, I'm just wondering if I should take the Karen route like you.
Savage, are you done?
Can y'all let it go though?
Yes.
Because
I
I mean,
dare you.
honestly, Savage.
I'm not scared of you, missing minorities. You're pathetic. A husk. A husk. You're gonna die a husk if you don't fix this. You need to address
Y'all,
it.
the panel was glitching. The panel was glitching. Can y'all mute? The panel was literally glitching.
Okay.
You're on the app literally looking for validation.
That's you, girl. Only one of us can be standing in a room, okay? Some of us is dripping with desperate need for validation.
And I'll protect them at all costs. Who said those words? Who said
The
that?
thing about it is I do that with all my family, and that's what I did. And the reality of it is I'm just not like you. I'm not as desperate. Sorry.
Nobody fucks with you. Kentucky, have I ever told you some shit like that?
Except that they do.
Kentucky.
And not you. I'm sorry. It must hurt. It must hurt. I'm sorry that you're going to die a husk. An empty husk. And I'm sorry that those children have a husk for a mother. I'm really sorry. Because, I mean, I'm just wondering if I should take the Karen route like you. I mean, ain't nothing but my family cops and preachers. I mean, that's just what it is. You're just going to die alone. Alone with your empty heart because you can't accept love from anybody. And I feel sorry for your kids. I really do.
I'm motherfucking happy. Your mother, you don't even know a motherfucker.
You're not. You're on this app 24/7. Dude, you was friends with Mono. You dox Joss. You're not fucking happy. You dox people 24/7 because you're desperate. Dude, you're trying to prove yourself to the African community.
You know nothing. You can't do shit. You never will be shit.
I got more ceremony material than you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were born in a culture that will never accept you. It's got me fucked up too. But and I'm trying to bring light to it. But the reality of it is,
that's what it is.
How about you will die desperate. You smell like desperation.
How about that? How about you go talk to your counselor? You are literally
like you said you reeking.
Didn't you tell somebody I gave you a mental breakdown? Isn't that what you're saying about it? Is you're just gonna die like that, and it's sad because you don't know the way. You don't know the only thing that you have to do is look for your own personality and individuality, and all this other shit will bother you. The reality of you need to go to therapy. You're the one doxing people. It's only a matter of time before you get shit for that, honey. So just wait for that. I can't wait to see that. You think they're gonna give immunity because you're light skinned? You think so? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You sit up here every day.
Dude, you're the one that's up here. Dude, you're the one that's constantly looking for validation. Dude, I'm not even kidding.
I'll protect them. I'll protect them at all costs because Josh in Kentucky.
If Josh in Kentucky just even barely give you any like type of constructive criticism, you cry. And it kills you. It literally kills you. Which I'm very happy about, you know, because you're a bitch and it has nothing to do with your skin color. It's just the fact that you're overbearing and you call me white. So I call you white too. And that's called equality. Nobody's the victim here. It's called equality. We're all equal here. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And that's what it always will be. I can't validate you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You are so sad you can't roast. You can't roast, which is very suspicious. So in this case, you need to dox people because you are so weak. You use the Karen route. You use the Karen route, man. I don't know what to say. That's the whitest shit I've ever heard. Do you learn that from your mother? I don't know, man.
White lady crying.
Do you learn that from the white man?
Oh
Did you
my
learn that from the
God.
white man how to dox
Okay,
people?
Pastor
Did you
again.
learn it from the
Oh my
white man to
God.
give out people's
Let the church
addresses?
say amen.
Did you learn that from the white man, or did you just not learn how to roast by black people? I'm just wondering which it
Amen.
is.
Hallelujah.
That's what she sounds like.
I'm just
Because what
wondering
the
which it
fuck is going
is.
on?
Did you learn how to dox and be a Karen by the white people, or
At the
did
end
you
of the day,
not learn
you're
how to roast
adopted
by the
and
black
nobody
people? I
loves
was
you.
wondering.
Listen, Savage, just to be honest.
To give you awareness that who we are as a people, the African Americans from the coast, yes, of the eastern continent of Africa, on the Atlantic seaboard, oh, yes, the Ivory Coast. Anybody here, are you glad this morning that God thought enough of you? Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the car right now, so you probably can't hear it
Hold
that
on. Let
well
me get
anyway.
that.
Yeah, Kentucky, you play it. I'm in the car right now.
But in better news, right?
The preaching?